Okay, so this is my second video, and I'm going to show you my routine on how I do my face makeup. Okay, so the first video that I'm going to upload it, you'll see is my skincare routine. That's my first thing that we needed to talk about. And so the next thing I'm going to talk about is my skincare and my makeup. I already did my skincare. I'm talking about my makeup now. Okay, so this is my Limelife by Alcone Perfect Complexion palette. So I have my foundation, and these are two different colors contour. But this is the color that's light enough that I can use to highlight underneath my eyes. And then this is my contour. So I'm going to use these three colors on my face, and I'll show you how my skin just comes through underneath. Because of my prep that I've already done for my my skincare, and then I'm going to add a little bit of glow drops, and I want that dewy finish. Okay, so with this makeup, it's wax based. You can use a brush, which is what I use, or you can use a wet, or not wet, but a damp, like a beauty blender. Okay. Depending on the finish that you want. I mean, if you want a full coverage, you're going to use the brush. And that's usually what I use, is a brush with this brush right here. And I got it from Shein. It's just a regular makeup brush. And it's the bristles are kind of coming out a little bit. I don't know why. It's, probably because it was not a very expensive brush. I do have another brush that I could show you. That's a Limelife brush that I could use. It's my diffuser brush, so I can use that one as well. This one's a little bit bigger. I like this one just because it's a little bit more compact and it's tighter, so it helps pick up the product, which, by the way, your tools are very important when you're putting your makeup. Don't use your hands. Don't use your fingers. Use either a brush or a damp beauty blender. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little pump of the glow drops, which is our coconut infused Limelife by Alcone glow drops, and I'm going to put that on my face. That is going to start to give my skin a glow. But then I have another trick that I'm going to show you. Okay, so I put that all over my skin. Now, I can kind of just stop there if I really want, because it's giving my skin a little bit of a glow. But what I want to do next is I'm going to take my Perfect Glow Moisturizing Bronzing Lotion by Limelife Alcone, and this is in the color gold. And this is for your body to give yourself some shimmer and color for the summer, but I use it on my face. Okay, so I'm going to mix it with our 40 Cure Cream, which is our tamarind seed and lavender, or lavender seed. It's got lavender in it. Okay, I'm going to mix those two together. This 40 Cure Cream, let me tell you a little bit about it. It actually can be used for 40 different cures. See my neck and my chest? I don't have very many wrinkles, and I don't have very many creases in it, and it's because of this stuff right here. This and the skin polish. Skin polish is our body oil that I use in the morning after I shower. When I get out while my skin is wet, I put about a pea size, and I just rub it all over. Then I come in after that with this, and I put this on my chest. Okay, I put a little bit on it because I put a little bit too much in my hand for my face. But I put this all over my chest. And then the same routine at night, I put the 40 Cure Cream, which is this. And this is just a little sample that I have because I'm in my makeup room. My other sample's in my bathroom. But I put a little bit of that, and I mix it with our Due Date, which is what I showed you earlier in the video on my face. I mix that and put that on my chest, and I go to sleep at night. And my neck and my chest don't have wrinkles. It's just a crazy combination, but it works. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I added a little bit of this gold bronzing glow to my hand, and I'm going to mix those two together and make a little concoction for my face. So if you don't want to wear and our foundation for Limelife by Alcone is not heavy at all. It doesn't even feel like you have makeup on. But if you just want to go out and about on a day and you don't want to have to go through all the routine of putting on makeup, you can definitely just use this, and it gives your skin a nice bronzy glow and you're out the door. You don't have to worry about it. So, and it's also hydrating your skin because you're putting more moisture on your skin. Okay, I have a lot left over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my neck. And just give myself a little bit of glow. Because my chest is red and my face is white, because I said in my other video, I don't let the sun touch my face. Anytime I've ever been out in the sun, I always have a sunscreen on just to protect my face. And that's why I don't have wrinkles. I'm a true firm believer in sunscreen. I mean, honestly, I grew up in Corpus Christi, Texas. I grew up at the beach. When I was a teenager, I am not going to lie, I did not use sunscreen. I love to have my nose burned, and I love going to the beach and having that red nose. Not anymore. I would never do that. Never. So that's my skincare prep, and that's I guess it's still part of my skincare. So look, I could stop right there. My face looks it looks fine. I could go out, but I'm going to show you guys my makeup. Okay, this is what I want to show you. So I'm going to go in, and I have a brush that I use, and I'm going to put a little bit of the the color that's the concealer. I'm going to put that right here. Okay, and I'm going to make a V under my eye. I know people are going to complain about this because you're not supposed to use a lot of products under your eye, but just bear with me. Okay, I have one little spot right there, and that spot that I told you right there is covered up now. Okay. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little dome brush. I'm going with the darker color, and I'm going to put a little bit here. I'm going to come down and do my cheeks right underneath your cheekbone to contour. On your nose, I just do a little bit here on both sides, right here under our lip to get that pout, and then just I did all of that with one swipe of this. Okay. Crazy, right? Okay, then I'm going to take my brush. I'm going to take the smaller brush. No, I think I'm going to take this one. So this is a brush that's got two sides to it. I'm going to take the smaller side, and I'm just going to tap in under my eyes the product. Now remember, I've put a lot of products on my face, so my face is nice and hydrated because I have all the skincare. Okay, I'm just going to tap it in like that. Then I'm going to take I'm going to flip it around and go to the other side, and I'm going to kind of just swirl in the darker color contour, push it into my hairline. So our foundation and contour, I think we have 6 of the different contour colors. And we have 27 of the foundations color. I can color match you. If you're interested in a color match, just let me know, reach out, and I'll be more than happy to color match you. I have a quiz that we can go over, I'll send to you, and you can build your own palette, okay? The beauty about this Limelife makeup is each one of these tins come out and they're replaceable. So this one, I'm down to my last little bit, and I use every drop of it, but I have a backup. Okay, I have this one, and this is 2 different colors. This is a lighter color. This is a little bit darker. This is the color that I normally would use, and I'm going to use every drop of this one first. Okay, so 27 different colors, and I can color match you. Okay, so I'm going to go in. Now this one I'm going in the corners. I'm trying to get every little bit of it out, and I actually kind of melted it down a little bit to try to loosen it up so I could get it out of the corners. And I just put it on my blow dryer. Put my blow dryer underneath it. I took the tin out and just set it in my blow dryer and just kind of warmed it up a little bit. It's better if it's warmed up on your face. Okay, so then I just kind of pat it in, right? I just pat it all over the areas where I put the lighter color. Don't go over where you put the darker color, just the lighter. Okay, so I'm just dabbing it in, And like I said, there's not a lot left in here, so you really don't need a lot if it's a full palette, if it's full. But this one's almost to the end, so looks like I'm using a lot, but it's really not. And I just go over everywhere where I put that lighter color, and I put my foundation. And have a piece of hair on my face. There it is. I knew it. Always happens. Okay, look. Do you see how it's evened out my skin? I'm going to have to order me another brush. This one's just coming apart. There's big clumps of it coming out. But look. Okay, then you can also take, we have a bronzer. Let me find my bronzer. Right here. Actually, I have a Neapolitan palette, is what I call it. And this is our setting powder, and then this is a blush and a blush. But I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer on first. So this is the Limelife bronzer. And I'm just going to go over the areas of my face where I put that contour. And it's just going to warm it up just a little bit more. Now, this is just the way that I do my makeup. And I get a lot of compliments. It's very just light. It's not heavy. And it's not a lot. And it doesn't even feel like I have makeup on. And I just kind of dab it. And then just dab it in. So from the lighting here, you can see that I'm still a little bit red. I could carry it down into this area here, but I'm not going to do that. I actually, when I'm out and about, you can see the difference when I'm outside in the sun. I'm just under the lights of my makeup mirror, and it looks like I'm really, really red. And I am. That's just the way my skin is. But it's okay. All right, do you see? I don't know, that doesn't look very dark. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of our blush. Okay, I've got another brush. And these are all just brushes that are dense. And that's what I like to use. I like to use a dense brush. And I just put it right on the temple, right underneath where I just did that contour. So on this side you can see it, okay? You see? Then the other blush that's here is just it's like a shimmer. It's beautiful. And I take this little brush that I have. This is a Limelife brush. And I put that right over. Look. Very light, very subtle. It's not very dark. Okay. Then the last thing that I do is I have a brush that I use, and I use this white, which is a setting powder, and I take it's a flat brush, okay, like that, and I just go in with it and just dab that under my eyes to set. Okay, just like that. Dab, dab, dab. And it helps just to take a little bit of the shine off. You can put it here. Just like that. Okay. I think that I need, if you follow me, you know. I always want a little bit more color on my cheeks. So I have this Alley Oops, and this is a blush, and it's a cream. So I'm going to put a little bit of that over what I just did, and look at that color. Now look at it pop. Yeah. That's it. All right, so what do you think about that? That's just my face. I could put a little bit more contour up here and bring it out a little bit more and add a little bit more color. And if I do, I would just go back in and just do the same thing. It's buildable. That's the beauty about makeup. It's buildable, and you can just keep adding until you get the right color. Just like that. Just swipe it and voila. All right, you guys. There's video number 2. So I hope you're enjoying it. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll be posting videos throughout, throughout the month. All right. Bye.